Hey guys, this right here is our AR500 Spring Popper target. It's called a Spring Popper target because when you hit it, it springs back forward. Really creative, I know. It's one of our most popular targets, especially in this Prairie Dog plate on it. We also offered in the 6-inch Colt Speed plate and the 14-inch Skinny Sammy. So there's just a little reference for you to kind of tell what they look like. The most popular one is the Prairie Dog just because people really like to shoot at animals and get some practice for shooting dogs or whatnot. Some of the features that set this design apart, we've got two legs in the back for stability this way, and then we've got one leg up front to give it a longer base so that way it's more stable, doesn't want to walk around so much. This plate carries quite a bit of mass, especially when it slams forward and then stops so abruptly, so that helps with that. One of the biggest things I've seen on these targets, being out at matches, things like that, 3-gun matches, is that the springs wear out really quickly. So we did two things to kind of address that. One is the spring itself. Wasn't able to find an off-the-shelf spring that met the specifications that we wanted it to, so I actually made tooling to hand wind all these springs with music wire myself. So all these springs are hand wound by me. They're heavier duty. So after they break in a little bit on your target, they're still going to provide the support you need. You're not going to have these things stopping halfway back after a day of shooting. Another thing that we did to help with that is kind of inevitably, springs do wear out. They all wear out. It doesn't matter how awesome it is, it's going to wear out. And one thing that we did was added this little extra feature back here. So this bolt, when I first do the spring, I do leave the leg of it down below this bolt. If you're getting to the point where it's starting to wear down, you can actually take this spring, set its leg on top of this bolt, and that will give you a little bit more tension in it. And then furthermore, toollessly, you can slide it up and it'll lock into this slot under the force of the spring, so that way if you're using this kind of target for a match or something like that where you don't really have tools to go back and fix things and you don't want to hold up the show, you can have some extra adjustment. But certainly if you're to the point where this is all the way up, this bolt is all the way up, you should be getting new springs coming. They're like $8 on our website, so not a real big deal to need to replace them after how many rounds it'll take to wear that down. So there you have it. Real simple design, but it's a really fun target. You can check it out at atlastargetworks.com. All right, so I've got the Prairie Dog Spring Popper set up out there at about 226 yards. So let's check it out in action. Just barely got her on the left side. There we go, that's a nice direct hit. Oh, just grazed there. This is a 6.5 Creedmoor, by the way. So a 6.5 Creedmoor at about 226 yards. There you have it.